Man, y'all know I had to switch it up real quick. This is my second favorite One Piece arc, right behind Water 7. Thank y'all for all the support. I love y'all so much. But with that being said, let's get this bitch started.
DJ on the beat, so it's a banger.
We start out with the Marines posted up as usual, and oh no, they got my dog Ace locked up on his knees looking crazy. They got his hair messed up like he just gave his finish. I'm gonna throw some devious strokes. His body got all types of bruises on him, and they even increased the E-Wuu force. This is how you know this arc gonna be crazy. They start this whole out by announcing that Ace's father is the Pirate King, Gold D. Roger. And of course, this left everybody named Mama shook. Niggas is scared, awestruck, flabbergasted. And before that can really set in, the GOAT pulls up.
Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my ring?
Throughout this entire arc, Whitebeard is my favorite character bar none. This nigga is masculinity incarnate, and he put up an all-star performance too. This man was putting up prime Wilt Chamberlain numbers in this saga, and he starts this whole arc by causing a tsunami around the entire island. Now you might be asking, how does he do this? Well, his Delphu essentially allows him to shift tectonic plates. So yeah, that's basically it summarized. And this nigga is able to do this freely. Now granted, he is old, injured, and he's sick as hell, but this nigga with minimal effort generates an island-sized attack.
Oh my god!
And best of all, they call this whole green like, nah, Unk still got it. Now I could keep glazing, but this arc has more meat on its bones than Lizzo, so we gotta move on. Which leads us right into I love Luffy as a character, and this is him at his very best. The level of dog that Luffy displays in this arc is phenomenal. This man pulled up from the sky and immediately got to work. He was so saucy that Whitebeard told his entire crew to back him up. Mihawk himself notes how Luffy's greatest power is his ability to make others follow him. And I gotta say, he's 100% correct. He got that charisma badge on lock. How you think he bagged Boy Hancock, the baddest girl in the whole show? You feel me? But nah, everybody was moving crazy this arc. Jinbei was out here being the D-Way to Luffy's LeBron. Mr. 3 was out here giving Luffy the key to free Ace. You feel me? And Buggy was out here moving Luffy when he was incapacitated, but we'll get on that later. And Crocodile, oh boy. When I tell you that Crocodile was dead ass just doing shit this entire arc, he really was for real. Crocodile immediately got out and he's like, oh, that's Whitebeard, let me sneak him real quick. But Luffy blocks that and he's like, oh, that's not gonna work. Man, let me talk another general real quick. Like, this nigga's fighting everybody. This man fought Diamond Joji, Whitebeard starting command. Then he decided to fight Doflamingo real quick. Like, this man is boxing everybody he can get his hands on. And I'm sitting here wondering, how did this man go from Alabasta Water Luffy level to like Warlord level, like third, second commander tier? Like, it makes no sense. He must have asked Oil for power, cause ain't no way, boy. Cause ain't no way, boy. And let me go on Jinbei real quick. Jinbei is like the third most valuable member on the squad. Jinbei met this nigga Luffy like 2 hours ago, and he's already this loyal. That's the go. Hell, even Ivankov was putting in work. When Luffy was tired, Ivankov injected his fluids into him. Pause.
What did you say now?
And Luffy lost 20 years of his life just to save his brother Ace throughout this entire saga. That's a real nigga right there. I gotta respect the game. And Luffy was putting in pain. No Nagato. Now let me talk about some of the other characters real quick. Mihawk, he was out here pressing Luffy hard as hell. Luffy had to tap into observation Kaki so he didn't lose his arms to this man. But then he got stalled by Visa, and that was it. Now Doflamingo, Doflamingo was putting in work, you feel me? Now this man was barely trying this entire arc. He was just laid back chilling. But we gotta talk about his speech on Justice real quick, because his entire speech had me straight stank facing, bro. He was talking about some pirates are evil, the Marines righteous. These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's right and what's wrong. This very place is a neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? But of course it will. Whoever wins this war becomes justice. Like, oh yeah, don't be talking about shit.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And then we gotta talk about another man. This man's name is Sakazuki Akainu. And when I tell you that this man is a straight smoke supervisor, the squabbling sheriff, this man is all about the fate, like he works at Supercut. And he does not care who you are. You a Marine, he booming you. You a pirate, he booming you. You a sick Whitebeard who just caught a heart attack like he's your 75-year-old grandpa. It doesn't matter because he booming you. It don't matter. It's free smoke out here, bro. And his fights with Whitebeard was some of the best parts of this entire arc. So let's get right into that shit. It starts out with Whitebeard pulling up, talking about some anyone who wants to die, come forward. And normally I would clown somebody trying to act this tough, but since it's Whitebeard, I don't have to let it slide. All of the Marines are shook. They are backing up. They want none of the smoke. And then we see this. Dog, I thought you said they had to come forward. You're just gonna kill these niggas anyway, like it's not fair. That's when the dog pulls up. Now, while this is cold, I'm gonna have to get on Alkain real quick. This man's first words to Whitebeard, and I quote, "If I let you wreak havoc, this island won't survive." And while that is an icy line, nigga, 8 minutes ago you was raining to make magma like dog, you're a hypocrite. And they just start boxing. Alkain hits his man with a hound blaze, but Whitebeard easily slashes the hoe. However, this is when Whitebeard's heart starts to fold on him, and this brings Whitebeard to his knees, and Alkain starts talking crazy. He was out here saying, "Should I be the last voice you hear before you die?" Like, nah, this is wicked. And he strikes Whitebeard right in the chest, and that wraps up part 1 of the fight. But nah, we also gotta talk about another cold moment right quick. You feel me? Luffy pulling up on the admirals would gotta be some of the coldest shit I've ever seen. This nigga pulled up, tired, defeated, weak as hell, and he knew how strong the admirals were. This man ran into Kizaru and Sabaody, and he ran into Aokiji even earlier than he did. So he knew how strong they were. He still did it anyway, because that's a real ass nigga. And this man manages to free Ace with a bunch of luck and some pure dog. And nah, my Ace is finally free. We back, baby, we back! But this is when tragedy strikes. While they're escaping, Alkain starts talking crazy, talking about some, you know Whitebeard? Yeah, Whitebeard a bitch. That nigga ain't about that life for real, bro. That man could have been a Pirate King, but he decided to make a family. And you got a grown-ass man calling another man Pops. That's sus as hell. And Ace is like, you better not talk about my dad like that. And he starts fighting like, dog, go away! You were spitting directly in the face of all the homies that have died to you. For a daddy joke, like, nigga, you a grown-ass man. Come on, gang. And then while Ace is fighting, Luffy picks up a Vivi card, which, by the way, is stupid. Right now, you're in the middle of a war zone, and you are a liability at this current moment. Ace is right in front of you. You should be running away, and Alkain capitalized on the opportunity. He jumps right at Luffy and is about to smoke him, but that's when Ace jumps in front of him. Now, I will say that this is a great death scene, phenomenal even, but I still got some issue with it, so let's talk about it real quick. Now, I feel like one of the problems with this death is how he didn't get enough time with Ace. We seen this man in Alabasta for a little bit. We seen him in Impel Down and this arc as well, but I feel like he just didn't get enough development. And I feel like Oda knows this too, which is why we got an ASL flashback after this arc, and we see this man a lot of times after the story, especially in Wano. But yeah, that's the only real issue I have with this death. Otherwise, it is a phenomenal death. The way this death impacts Luffy is just nothing short of incredible. Ace saying that thank you for always loving me while he dies in Luffy's arms. Meanwhile, Luffy has a mental breakdown. All the work this nigga put in, all the pain he fought through just meant nothing in the end. And we hear it right here in this voice acting. This is some of the best voice acting in all of shonen. Like, listen to this. Incredible. And Luffy goes into shock for the rest of the war. And despite all the pain and suffering that's going on, Alkain does not care. He is still on go, blazing towards the Straw Hat. Jinbei look like he just seen the ghost. This man is petrified. But that's when Alkain will see it for the first time. We zoom out and we see this juggernaut of a nigga standing behind him, and you know some shit about to go down because you can't even see this man's eyes. Like, oh no, he about to go crazy. He winds up the punch of Valhalla and knocks the stuffing out this man. That tech left Alkain looking like Lana Rhodes after a video, straight limping. But Whitebeard ain't give this man no time to rest. Next time we see Whitebeard, this man is like this. Nigga, you are not in the NBA. Why do you need to jump this high? And he's about to stomp Alkain to the next dimension. But Alkain nearly got it with a roll real quick, and he's not even able to get off the ground before Whitebeard's running towards him. But Alkain ain't going out like no hoe. He starts firing off some magma fists doing damage to Goatbeard. And in the manga, Alkain takes off half of this man's face. I'm telling y'all, this pirate shit get real fun. And Alkain tries some hand in hand, but Whitebeard with one hand parries all that shit. And he grabs Alkain, staring straight bullets at this man. And then he throws him up to the air. And he winds up the strongest attack he has left. And he booms Alkain, knocking him out for a good chunk of the war. And then we cut to the man, the minute, witness the absolute shiestiest individual in this entire series, Marshall D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard. This man was plotting behind the shadows, lurking in the depths, turned in ace, became a warlord, and then orchestrated this entire conflict just to get Whitebeard's fruit. This man is a genius. And this man pulls up talking crazy to Whitebeard, and Whitebeard's not going for that. He immediately pins this man down with no effort. And he booms, and Blackbeard don't got that durability like that. He's like, hey, gang, help me out. And that's when Blackbeard's crew of niggalets, ruffians, and D1 brick eaters jump this man. They stabbing him, they shooting him, you feel me? Like, it is not good. And since Whitebeard was already on 2 HP, this man just dies. He cannot take all these shots for real, bro. But that's when he says the iconic line.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
It's so inspirational. And this man died one of the realest deaths in all of fiction. This man died standing up with 267 sword wounds, 152 gunshot wounds, and 46 cannonball wounds. But despite all that pain he had, not one scratch was on his back because he never ran from a fight. If that's not a real G, I don't know what is. And then Blackbeard takes a chance to immediately finesse the fruit. Don't ask me. And he grabs it and he starts quick as shit. Everybody is shook. This man is just wreaking havoc, straight destroying everything. And Sengoku drops down and booms the whole crew. But that's not enough. Blackbeard is still fighting this man, and this war is still going on despite Ace being dead. Like, y'all already won. Wrap it up. And Kobe's had enough because we find out that this man has crazy observation. This man is hearing, feeling, and just getting experience in all the suffering that's going around him. So he stands up and he's like, okay, Inu, man, you gotta stop this war, cuz this war is already over, gang. You just gotta stop, bro. We already won, man. Just give it up. He tries to kill Kobe. Like, dog, what are you doing? That's your own man, gang. But that's when he pulls up. My dog Shanks makes his way to the battlefield, and he's like, listen, if any of y'all want to fight, that's cool, but it's gonna be with us. And this man pulled up like he about to drop one of the hardest IG flicks known to man. He got the squad posted up looking clean as hell. And that's when Sengoku finally announces the end of the war. And now the war is ended, Luffy is still out of commission. This man is still tweaking. He had to go on a lost submarine because he was in critical condition. But he wakes up, traumatizes a random, hops out on Amazon Lily, and starts wreaking havoc. And of course, Boa Hancock loves this man so much that she's not gonna put her feet on this nigga. And Law's like, hey, gang, chill out. But that's when Jinbei walks in. He pins Luffy to the rock and tells him, yo, gang, you gotta chill out. Ace is gone, man. You gotta focus on what you still have. And this gotta be one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. This man, Luffy, finally calms down and he starts to count out each of his Nakama. And then he says, I still have my friend. Now, there's still some more stuff I could talk about, but that's for another time. Have a great day. I'm gonna see y'all later. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I'm out.